back to Liquid Late Nights. It's your boy CD and your boy AD.
Yes,
GQ's
another
going to
day
be coming along.
in Florida. Been a kind of a gloomy last few days. It kind of felt like Seattle. However, sunshine today, 78 degrees. Florida winter is my
60s in the morning. Leslie can open
Florida
the windows
winter.
in a little bit.
Florida winter. Let's enjoy ourselves until March, at least.
Don't hate us because you ain't us.
Everybody trying to rush to the place.
Yeah, last week was terrible. And it really was that side misty Seattle, barely rain, but it still gets wet.
Probably because it was nice. You can kind of lay back, make yourself some chicken soup and relax. I mean, it was okay, but as long as a few days of it. Now, talking to a person and say, I come to Florida for the weather. All I get is this. Sorry, dude. We only get about 3 or 4 days of it. Let me enjoy it, please. Right?
Let
come
me live
your
my
life. You mean? Huh?
Yep.
Come back for the little bugs and mosquitoes and all the other stuff. Anyway.
Mosquitoes.
Anyway, what you got on the table today for everybody out there? So,
well, since this came up so quick in the news, so fast, and then went away, I guess, so fast. So Diddy had got sued in federal lawsuit for sexual abuse allegations from an ex-girlfriend named Cassie, who was also one of his artists on his label.
So they had a relationship.
They had a relationship. They had a business relationship. They had a relationship.
But when did he abuse her? 2 or 3 years ago, right? It wasn't like he abused her last week.
No, this is a couple years longer than that. But she filed it in New York, and New York has a survivors.
But that's caca. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
according to what I see, she's been.
People out there, I'm not saying I'm justifying anybody doing anything to. Let me put a disclaimer on this to the females and stuff. All I'm saying is that's a little late. Sorry, go ahead.
We don't know how much she's been pushing before that. That's fair. So it sounds like she might have been saying, "Hey, let's do something before this. Let's do something before this." They offered her money at some point, and she said no. Then she filed a lawsuit. She's doing some things. Then Diddy's lawyer just comes out like, "We're going to fight it. We're going to do this thing. Just see the allegations of blah blah blah." And then next day, they said, "We've settled out of court. Everybody's happy. Bye."
Yeah, because the kind of money that this guy has, dude, why don't you fool around with that? I don't know what he's.
Well, that's the question. So what was the number? Because they already offered her X amount of millions before and said no. What was different now that made him say, what did his lawyer say to his lawyer? I don't know.
That would have hurt him. So he double it and go away.
Yeah, but you had to get a lot of noise to make it go away. You could have did this quietly and nobody would have known. You had to wait.
We don't have people don't. We already forgot about it.
Listen, I'm pretty sure something happened. Listen. Diddy's the forefront of a certain. Listen, we talked a lot of smack in this business.
So PCB and the boys in LA still looking for him. Okay.
See, there you go.
He escaped the night they did. What's his name? I was going to say Heavy Deal's wrong. Biggie. He was all down there on Wilshire that night. Okay. I saw 3 or 4 different versions of that, so he was knee deep in it.
Well, we'll wait along for that one.
Well,
but yeah, that went quick.
Right. It came out, scandalous, and boom, over.
Yeah. Which is kind of like, we see these things come out, and sometimes they like to drag these things out. We're like, we're going to fight. We're going to do it. Diddy's like, nah. Let me pay now.
The fight is, she's wanting the cheese. They had nobody. Because if when you dig deeper, the dirt's coming out on everybody. Him and her. You mean? Come on. All right. Anyway.
That doesn't mean that.
And again, I'm not trying to. Let's move on. I'm gonna end the story. Anyway, while we're digging on it, what are you doing on your entertainment stuff there down your Orlando way?
Listen, they decided. Well, I mean, we've talked about that. They've been trying to do some redevelopment near the Amway. They also doing some redevelopment in the Paramore downtown area, which is kind of the area kind of between actual downtown and where the stadiums are. And then the Orlando Sports Authority came out with a new design for the new Camping World Stadium that they want to renovate.
Can they change the name?
No, that's naming rights.
But Camping World is kind of hokey, though, I think.
If they spent the money, you gets the name. Staples Center.
It's a nice rendering. I was impressed.
Yeah.
Even though I like the Rays' new rendering of their new deal they're doing downtown St. Pete better, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. They clearly think, because they already attract that stadium already attracts a lot of sporting events for not having its own whatever. So it's got XFL team was in there. They got the some of the big bowl games come through there, like 3 bowl games. They have the kickoffs, college football kickoff game at the beginning of the season. They'll do concerts. They'll do they just did EDC there. Yeah, it's a big venue for not having a home team, because in my day, that's where UCF had to play its home games, because UCF didn't have a stadium, so everybody would drive across town to do that. They don't have a team, but they get all these big events, big groups. If somebody is like a big artist is coming through town and they're not doing Amway and they're doing like an outdoor stadium soon, that's what they got to do if they're coming to Orlando. So that's a trade-off. They probably want to do it to make it more enticing for those groups, because if anything, sometimes they're looking at Orlando sites and they're going to skip Orlando and go, well, why can't I just go over to Tampa to Amalie to the amphitheater? Go down south. Yeah, exactly. It's all about making this cheese. So we got to make this things, incentives, make these things look good.
To New York South to Tampa.
Yeah, where'd you get that from?
I've heard that more than once.
That's interesting.
Huh?
See, I mean, really? Because I don't know if they're talking about just lifestyle. They're talking about money. Because if you think about money, I think that financiers from New York going down south, they're going to Miami.
No, it's lifestyle. It's coming down here. The events you can walk. There's so much activity right now on the channel side, on the river now, that people actually just like it.
Okay.
Person, it just kind of reminds me of Manhattan. I said, okay.
you walk everywhere.
And he said he checked out the JW because he wanted to go to like the St. Pete and to some little St. Pete beach over with his other Hello Brendan types and get away. It was too much diversity for him. So it's a trip, but it's going on.
Okay. Huh.
Camping World, back to that name.
They spent money. They spent a lot of money.
So who's camping in Orlando, huh?
No, it's a company. They sell RVs and expensive ass RVs.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's not an age group. I'm too young for it.
Are you though?
Yeah, I don't do campers, okay?
Man, some of those things.
I saw a guy today with a camper dragging his Jeep behind it. I said, that's not going to be me.
Some of those things are like,
they're expensive.
They're expensive,
but they're here in Tampa. He sells them. He was telling me, well, he didn't do it here, but he was telling me about it. They finance them for 10 years, 15 years, and it's good commission and stuff. But I'm not told how to drive. That's driving a bus.
Yeah,
the car drags along behind it. That's not exciting for me. I guess not.
Yeah, that's the dream. One of my neighbors sold when the market, this market was hot, sold his house because, it's like, why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through this house? I'm about to retire. My business is good. My grandkids are around. Sold his money and spent part of it. Got him an RV, like a nice RV. It's like,
so you're gonna tool America and
tool America. Right now, you can just tool while he finishes up, but when he's dry, you can tool America.
That doesn't. Okay.
Hey, it's better than being in a tent, because I ain't doing that. You got power, you got TV, you got internet, you got full stove.
No, I get it, but it's just the whole idea that it just doesn't, I can't relate to it. So I'm to each his own. So I'm happy for him. I know this is Florida land of the RV, but I know the Camping World. I'm glad you schooled me on that, because I never put. Now I realize what it is now. Yeah, okay. Right. I forgot Florida is the retirement place of the country. It still is, in spite of what's true.
Hey, Arizona's that dry heat, and it's fine.
In spite of what Mr. Lifter Boots has to say. But Arizona, even Tyler, I got a lot of friends from California. They live in the Scottsdale area too, but it's different there, you know.
Yeah.
I heard Joe Reed one time on NBC. She said, your cool grandma goes to Phoenix, your angry grandma goes to Florida.
Oh man. Oh, that hurts me. That hurts me. Jeez.
I'm sorry. Did I? Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not saying that. I just heard somebody say that.
You just heard somebody say it. Okay. All right. I say. That's messed up. Funny though. I ain't even been down there. I drove through Arizona. I ain't even stopped in Arizona. It's
too hot. It's just too hot. No water. So, what's this deal with? Oh, you read about the Oakland? The Oakland's moving to. They got the deal got approved. They're gonna be there for a few years though. The arena won't be built to 2030.
I bet you they figure out something to get over there first. But man, why is everybody trying to get? Is it Oakland that bad?
In Oakland, at the next season, they're gonna move there and play somewhere until they get the thing built.
Yeah.
They'll probably have an NBA team there before then, so Vegas is gonna be the place to go.
UNLV, I think, has some nice facilities you could probably step into. In the meantime, that's right next to. That's basically around the corner from Allegiant, from the Death Star NFL stadium. So. Hey, I'm trying to Oakland just can't keep a team. Nobody wants to stay. I thought they were redeveloping and stuff, but everybody's just like, we're out. We got to go.
Hold on. Yeah. And Oakland's a shipping town. It's money because San Francisco is not where the shipping happens across the bay in Oakland. All the major, so it's. But the sports teams, dominant, huh?
Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to go to Vegas with that Vegas money. Let's keep it in mind. Vegas now has an NFL team, a hockey team. So now they got a baseball team. Yeah, the NBA is going to come. They have to come. They got a WNBA team.
Well, the NBA, the NCAA tournament is going to be played in Vegas. You know that next month.
Yeah. So
just prepping everybody for it. The summer league.
Oh wait a minute, T-Mobile Arena, right?
Huh?
At T-Mobile Arena.
Somebody think they may play it in this new Sphere. It's a Sphere. The thing they built there. They call it the Sphere.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's wow. Because it's a mixed-use venue, technically, but I didn't know you could do. I guess you could put sporting events in. It's big enough.
I know a lot of people that took the short drive, moved from Los Angeles. They live in Vegas. Same kind of lifestyle, but the thing to me about Vegas is the summers. It gets if you got in the summertime in Vegas, if you got oil in your hair, you can get some frying if you go outside. It's that hot. You know what I mean?
So you don't go outside. You stay in the casinos. You stay on the ground. Yeah, I believe it. And then winters out there. The winters are not. I don't think it's snow, but the winters get cold. I remember the nights.
It gets cold, which I don't mind that. It's nice. I mean, it's just kind of where it is. But anyway, so I hear about the teams. Definitely NBA is coming because another team going to Seattle. So that's all good.
Well, sports
So
is sports.
What happened? Did Florida win this week?
We'll come to that. We'll come back to that. We're not doing that. Let me stay on Vegas for a minute. Let me stay on positivity mostly. So F1 was this weekend finally.
Yeah.
Saturday night. It was 11:30 Eastern when coverage started for F1, and they technically didn't start the race for another hour or something after that. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. They still had some problems with practice. They still had some road products. People were still mad about tearing up the city to make it happen. But I saw this on some things. The people who did show up, because they didn't get the numbers they thought they get, but the people who did show up were the money people. Like, it was so busy, Vegas. So many private jets were coming in. The private jets would basically touch down, drop the people off, fly out, and then go park in like Reno or somewhere else because there was no space. There was no space at Vegas at McLaren for them to stay. But these money people came through. People were making big money. They were spending big money. People were getting tipped out. These car dealers were making money. Hostess were making money. Everybody was making money. So, maybe they didn't get the vast numbers they thought they were going to get for this event, but the people who did come through, because F1's a rich man sport, the people who did come through were spending money and taking care of people. So clearly they're going to come back. I think they already said they're coming back. They just got to figure out how they're going to make this maybe a little more whatever. But they coming back. Vegas, the center of the sports world.
The Grand Prix, the Long Beach Grand Prix, which is freaking awesome.
Yeah, I think this was the Vegas Grand Prix.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So yeah, but it was like I was out that late, and now we'll talk about Florida. I was out that late watching the Florida game, and then my birthday. Y'all can send something to my Cash App if y'all want. So I was still out, and when that started, because that lovely game where we lost our quarterback, and then the backup was doing well, and we almost won.
Yeah, almost only counts horseshoes and grenades.
Fine.
My bad.
We got one more shot. FSU's next weekend. They also lost their quarterback, and he's done. He's done with his career, as that leg injury was horrific.
Yeah.
So it's backup versus backup. We might have a chance.
FSU game, the late game, Saturday night. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was another good weekend. Listen, I just...
Guess what I wouldn't have it?
Who?
Jaden.
Oh, yeah.
The LSU quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And I watched UCLA, USC. And UCLA just, thump, because you know how it is. Okay, in essence, in Los Angeles, SC is the football school, UCLA is the basketball school. You're not supposed to let UCLA win. It's a real problem right now at SC. UCLA put the thumping on them at the Coliseum, not the Rose Bowl, at the Coliseum.
But Lincoln just got there though, right? So they can't get rid of him yet. They're gonna have to give him some time. They did steal him away for a lot of money.
What do you call time?
Listen, coaches sometimes get a year. They sometimes get a couple of years. Let's look at that contract. See some results. They had a solid season. The season was solid, right? It's just,
I know what's going on with the NFL. I mean, the Bucks got crushed last night by the 49ers.
49ers is very, very good. So, 49ers is good. Listen, some more people went down, more injuries. Who else went down? Burrows went down, so he's out.
Joe's out. They got to go get a quarterback.
And then I think New York is trying to pick up Flacco for some reason. What are you guys doing?
The Giants or the Jets?
The Jets. That's what I heard.
The Jets have been relevant since '69. So it doesn't matter, huh?
Well, they still ain't going to be it for this year. So, yeah, it's I got to watch this game tonight.
What, Monday Night Football?
Monday Night Football.
Is that the Kelce Bowl or is it rematch of the Super Bowl? How do you frame it this week?
Because I got him on my fantasy league. I need him to win. It's the only Swift I recognize plays for Philadelphia. I don't.
Wow.
I know Mama, Daddy on both sides are going to meet tonight. Some pre-Thanksgiving meetup. So if they can do that on the side, Lord have mercy. I mean, I need Kelce to be distracted though, because the guy I'm playing tonight also has Kelce. So I need him distracted. So maybe he's gonna be worried that all the parents are in the same room and something goes down. So whatever it takes.
The Lightning is playing the Bruins tonight. All the Bruins fans, I was driving home, I saw them all over the place. Man, go change clothes or something. Everybody,
Listen, they want to travel. They want to see their team. Boston, right? Do you want to be in Boston the week of Thanksgiving? Got like 5 feet of snow. Nah, player. Someone's trying to come in on the hotline. Caller, are you there?
Are you there?
Yes.
Oh.
All right. I'm remote. I'm driving, so I don't see anything. So I'm just chiming in. I don't know where you guys are, so I'm kind of putting a pin in where you guys are right now. So I'm sorry. So go ahead.
No, it's perfect because we'll lead you right into the.
Yeah, what you got? What do you see? Your weather? What's happening out there? It's raining, storming, snowing. What's the story?
No, I'm in the middle of I drive right now, and it's pretty thick in here because it's the Thanksgiving week, I guess. So everybody decided to take the week off. The kids are all out, and the strip is hot, and I'm trying to get off the strip.
The strip is hot.
Like, what strip is that?
I drive.
The I drive strip.
Oh my goodness! Yeah,
the corridor.
Yeah, I drive smells like kids right now.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Yep. Pretty much.
Stop.
It's hot. It's
Yeah,
hot.
kids everywhere, dude. It's a beautiful.
You don't want to stay there and watch. We're just finishing up Monday Night Football. You don't want to stay there and watch the boys play tonight. Watch the girls.
The Chiefs and Eagles, right? The
Uh-huh.
boys, the brothers. My bad.
Yeah,
the Kelce brothers.
The backup band for Taylor.
We're saying it's the backup band. That's good. We're saying we call them the Super Bowl replay, right? Is that what this is?
It's the backup. Yeah.
The backup. Got it. The backup to the back and forth.
No,
I like it.
You know, we just kind of, you know, we like James Bond. We just traveling. We're doing our thing. But anyway.
But since you're here now, we can do a review because me and you went and watched the Marvels and contributed to the 10 million they made this weekend.
Okay.
Oh boy. So how'd you feel?
I thought overall it was good. I thought that had I brought my daughter and my wife with me, it'd have been a lot better because I think it was more of and excuse me on this, a chick flick. As in, it was about a female empowerment. I get all of that. And, you know, it was what it was. It was some good action. And yeah.
Did you got some laughs? I laughed.
I got some laughs. They made it a little hokey. I mean, Sam Jackson wasn't as Nick Fury wasn't as angry. He was a little more playful. If you can say that, how about that as a review?
I mean, I like Nick when he's it's a happy Nick Fury is a better Nick Fury.
Well,
we just had grumpy ass Nick Fury for Secret Invasion, so this is fine.
But apparently, apparently Fury like the kittens now. He likes the cats, so we'll leave it at that.
He's a cat guy. Some people are cat guys.
He's a cat guy. I don't know what to say about that. It's weird. That weirded me out.
Wow.
But the Marvels, we got so let me break it down like this. We got the white Marvel, the black Marvel, and the ethnic can I say Indian Marvel?
I mean, she's Indian, yeah. She's Indian Muslim.
Okay, all right. So, in the words of our some of the leaders in Florida, did Disney go woke?
Oh Jesus!
Hey, look, I gotta be that person.
Do you? No. You watched the movie. Did that
mean?
Yeah, dude. I mean, let's be honest.
No,
it's a Marvel
making a joke. I know. Joke because right. Thank you. All right.
Hey, if you say it's a chick flick, it's the Marvel version of a chick flick, just like Ant-Man was like the Marvel version of a comedy. You know,
yeah.
They do different genres in the Marvel movies to kind of mix it up. And so, yeah, it's a version of a chick flick. I still liked it. We like chick flicks, that's fine. And it was so funny.
Listen, I said I liked it.
Yeah.
I said I liked it, and I went home and I told my wife, I said, "You're gonna love this movie." She goes, "Yeah, I kind of figured I would." See, and that was the only movie that probably she was like, "I'll probably go to the theater and watch this one." But she goes, "No, I'm okay. I'll wait till it come on digital."
Yeah, it'll be there soon, unfortunately.
Because with Marvel movies, dudes go out or families, but not just girls alone. If you think about it, girls would not say, "Oh, girl, it's not 50 Shades of Grey." It's, hey, we're going to go out and see this 50 Shades of Grey movie. A lot of girls aren't sitting around having martinis and going, hey, let's go watch this Marvel movie called The Marvels. They're not doing that. So I don't know what audience, I know what audience they were reaching for, but I don't know if that audience was ready for them to reach out to them. How about that?
That's fair. I think that's fair. I mean, I think here's the thing. The first Captain Marvel movie made $1 billion. So clearly some people went to see it.
Yeah, but that was Captain Marvel. That was we dudes and families are trying to figure out who this Captain Marvel chick is, where does she fit in the universe, and she was also part of the end game. So there you go. After the end game, it all just shut down.
And
you know it.
And here we go.
And we had this conversation. One part of Marvel don't know what the other part of Marvel is doing. I mean, Loki, we couldn't even get CD to finish it.
No, Loki was not my cup of tea. Sorry.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. So you got the whole thing with the Loki, the time shifting, the whole.
Yeah. Shang-Chi? You like Shang-Chi?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, but I think the whole time-space continuum or whatever and all that stuff, it's just confusing people. It's confusing people. Now we time travel in real time and go ahead.
You talking about the blip?
No, this is after the glitch. No, I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna put a spoiler out there right now. But there's a lot of time traveling going on.
I can do time.
Almost like what? So that actually makes sense if you finish watching Loki and see how they do this through.
Well, maybe I'll go back.
Anyway, I don't want to give anything away, but the ending of the movie told me everything. Because there's a whole alternate universe now. There has been alternate universes, but there's a whole nother thing. I'm like, who are these people and why are they alive again?
Yeah, I think there was some confusion. They weren't really clear about how all these things were going to work, and they're trying to do too much. And then all of a sudden you had to pause and pandemic reset, and then reset for this, and now reset from the strikes, and hopefully they kind of streamline it again. I think they did try too much with TV shows.
Yeah,
I think they gave you too much stuff, and then with the TV shows, they said you should watch it. It'll make sense for the movies because that's what Marvel people do.
Yeah, but
then they said no, you don't really need to watch them.
Yeah, but that was a problem. If you didn't watch them, you're missing certain things. Like all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, this is from this, and this is why this is happening. But if you're not a Disney Plus subscriber, are they really trying to get you in to go back to watch all of those so it all makes sense now? Because if you're watching these out of order, out of context, out of whatever, like I didn't like Boba Fett. I mean, Boba Fett was Boba Fett, but it was Boba Fett. Mandalorian, I love. So don't force spoon feed me all this other stuff. I didn't watch Shang-Chi or whatever it was. That's one I didn't watch. And now I'm thinking, do I need to go back and watch that?
I mean, it's on Disney Plus. You can. Right now, he doesn't fit into much of anything, but it was a good movie.
But they're saying, and I'm gonna get her name wrong, but they're saying, is it Ashoka?
Yeah.
They're saying that's the best series ever, and I'm like, I didn't start it because somebody on this podcast told me not to.
Who?
You.
I told you. No. I told you. Because I think at the time you hadn't finished Mandalorian, or you hadn't did something, and I was like, well, you can't jump to Ahsoka until you do the other one, because you won't even know who this person is, kind of. So, because I don't think you had finished Mandalorian when I said that. You can go watch Ahsoka. It's fine. Go watch Ahsoka.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. So now I'm
but Rebels. That was the other part. Rebels. But I didn't watch Rebels either, so I think it's fine. I think they catch you up enough so you can watch it. It's fine. Go watch it.
Okay.
I don't think it's the best one they put out, but I did enjoy most of that season. She does a good job, and there's some good stuff in there. And I like to see where they're building to, because they're gonna, for the most part, that Mandoverse stuff of Star Wars is working just fine. Movies we can't figure out.
Yeah, so. I'm at the point right now that I'm about to jump in on the DC stuff because they got a clear path of what they're doing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're gonna see how that works out. But all right, you didn't watch Blue Beetle. That was supposed to be part of the path. But you go ahead.
No, all right.
I just finally saw Across the Spider-Verse this weekend, and that was good.
I didn't watch that either, so I don't know what I should be watching.
Well, that's the animated stuff. You like the first one, right?
I didn't watch that one either.
Seriously?
No.
Man, that soundtrack's fire.
Well, I don't do animation at movie theaters.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's on something at your house right now.
I'll figure it out. Anyway, moving on. Next subject.
Netflix. Netflix and chill, my brother. So, this man go. So I guess I'll do, since we're doing reviews, and when I was out and about this weekend, again, it was my birthday weekend. Y'all can cash that for your boy. Just, you don't want to send something to him. But I went and had lunch at Space 220 over at Epcot.
Okay.
Nice venue. Nice theming.
Did we lose our third partner?
I think he's on a quick side eye.
Hiatus.
Yeah. We'll give him a minute. We'll give him a minute to come back. But no, yeah. Courses were great. At my table I had salmon. I had the New York strip. Sides are excellent. That really nice cocktails that you can get in there. Ambiance is amazing. You get this view over the planet. So it was really nice. I really enjoyed myself. Prefix.
Nice.
So
was it your first time there?
First
time there?
It was.
Oh, okay, excellent. Yeah, I saw your videos of going up and then up, then up, then up, then more up, and then all the next thing I saw was just photos of all the food on the table. But it's all good.
That's all you get. That's how you get down, man.
All right. All right.
Man, don't let them mess around and build a space elevator. Because somebody I think either on the way up or it was immediately down. Down. When the guys was like, yeah, they can't build this. People are gonna go crazy. They can't build this.
Yep, you're right. You're right.
But it's so. I remember saying that technology is if they can figure out how to get it done, once it's in place, it stays in place. Like it's just gravity and the spinning the Earth will make everything work. So.
Yeah, but let's think about the logistics of this. All right, I'm gonna be the advocate of this and be like, I'll be the. So you build this line that goes straight up to a space station from Florida. Ooh, what's gonna happen? I mean, how are you gonna protect this line from terrorists and all this other stuff? Somebody can't shoot a rocket at it or whatever. I mean, I'm just being that guy. I'm safety first.
Okay, so randomly funny that you should mention this. That is the plot of one of the Gundam series that I'm watching.
Oh, okay.
Because they have these space elevators like in three or four strategic locations, and then how they're getting power to the planet now. Like they're running all these like solar panels and stuff. So all this power is coming to these and the nations who control those towers are now the richest nations on the planet, and they got to protect them with whatever their best military is to keep terrorists out of it and all that kind of stuff. And the nations that used to have fossil fuels and stuff, they got no money no more, and they're in civil war. So that's the thing. So yeah, you're right. Once you get something, if it's making money or taking resources, yeah, you're gonna have to protect it, and that's when we're finally going to get Mecca. Robots, baby.
Okay. All right.
Hey, go look at Japan TikTok. They already working on stuff.
Oh, I know.
It's gonna be a hot mess.
Yeah. Did we lose CD? Where he at?
Give me a minute.
All right, because I got something to really talk about. Unless y'all already covered it.
It depends what it is.
CEO of AI.
Oh no, we didn't cover that at all because
we got to talk about this. We got to talk about this now. Oh, we got to talk about this now. From all the little bit of stuff I got this morning, from what happened over the weekend, from Friday to Saturday, and then from Saturday to Sunday, and it won't stop. So we need to have a conversation about it. So.
Okay, no, go ahead, because I saw a little bit, but it was like all of a sudden the stories on like the text stories, like every couple minutes there's a new thing dropping for it. So I was just like, So the beginning of it was they fired the godfather of AI, right? Mm-hmm.
And then they realized because the board fired him. Then they realized they made a mistake. But by this time, he's gotten offers from everybody. Not only that, Microsoft didn't know until 10 minutes before he got fired that he was getting fired, because Microsoft, who owns a portion of it, they're not on the board. So therefore, they had no say in this. But when all of this went down, what happened was that now he's got everybody on board to hire him off the spot. Even Microsoft wants to put him on a board at Microsoft so he can be that person. But you know what he said after he got the phone call on Saturday? Hey, we're going to hire you back. We made a mistake. He goes, well, you need to get rid of your whole board, but I don't know if I'm coming back. I think I'm going to start my own company now. Uh-oh. You don't effed up now. You know, effed around and effed up is what just happened, because you just gave this man even more power, because you guys made a decision. Oh, what was the reason, Adrian? I don't know you have in front of you right there what they said. They go, well, he's not transparent. I don't know what word they used, but he wasn't being forthcoming with information, or it wasn't fast enough. But wait, AI is about to take over, and he's the godfather of AI, and you guys just let him go? Oh, the opening bid for that is what? $1 billion? Let him do his thing. He's probably going to start his own, whatever it is he's going to start. He'll probably sit on the board of Microsoft. It takes me back to one of the comments that was made today. It's like firing Steve Jobs after he made the iPhone. What the heck is wrong with you guys? I mean,
there was like, I'm looking at the story stream.
They fired Steve Jobs. They did fire Steve Jobs now.
No, but they saying it's like firing Steve Jobs after he made the iPhone. Yeah. That's what they just did to this guy. They fired this guy after he.
Is that Jeffrey Hinton?
Sam Altman.
Okay.
Sam Altman. So this guy's about to write his own ticket for the rest of his whole life. It's over. This guy, he might as well start his own network. He might start his own company. And not only that, everybody after they heard he got fired, listen, we got $1 billion. We'll fund whatever you want. And he was like, all right, hold on. Let's take a step back. But immediately after they fired him, they called him back a day later and like, we messed up. We don't think we were supposed to do this, because that's what boards do. I don't know if you're watching this little show called The Morning Show on Apple TV, which is one of the best shows. It shows you how board members, they don't know what the heck is going on. If you go back, if you watch Succession, which I need to get back into, I'm only on season 2, and I left it for a minute, but it's the same thing. Board members don't know what's going on. You just alienated your top money, all of your feed, all of your stock people, because the board made a decision because they didn't think it was, I can't even remember the term. I'm sorry, I've been drinking. It's liquid late nights, but they messed up. If I had $1 billion, I hire this guy tomorrow and I'll just sit back and watch what he does. I mean, come on.
Listen, it went through the morning. I think from that time we get together, just look at the story stream. At one point this morning, hundreds of OpenAI employees were gonna resign and go to Microsoft.
They already did. Actually, they left on Saturday. They left on Saturday to support him. And he said, wherever I go, you're coming with me. And Microsoft said, we'll take them. Ha.
Then they're going to try to move some board people off, and board people were shitting their minds.
He said,
Microsoft hired him.
He said, in order for me to come back, you need to fire your whole board, the entire board. So guess what? The board members made a decision. Now the board members might be out. This is some secession crap. This is some secession stuff. Y'all out of here. Y'all made the wrong decision. Anyway, I had to put that on the table because I didn't know if that was on our list, but that needed to be put out there. I mean, you can't let people. I mean, not only that, that also goes to show that the CEO has no power. A CEO of a company has zero power. The board makes the decision. So once you go public,
it depends on how the structure is set up. Because Facebook's board's not going to fire Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, they keep trying to.
Yeah, he got too much. Every time he's got too much stock.
He still owns the majority stock, correct?
Yeah. Every time they do that, he's got it set up. They can't take him out like that. It just depends on how the structure is.
And it really is. It really is. But is the board gonna oust Elon Musk? because he's making some bad decisions right now. A lot of bad decisions.
The board of which company, though? What you talking about?
Well, let's talk about X right now, formerly known as Twitter.
He took X private. Nobody can fire him.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So think about the logistics of all this. This guy's
Tesla is actually, I think, the only one of his companies that there's a board.
But think about X right now. So they made a decision to run political ads that are truth or not truth next to wholesome companies, and all these companies are pulling out. So the board is good in some respect, right? Versus if you have this rogue CEO out here making decisions based, I know, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Listen, it's a balance. It kind of depends on what, like you said, kind of depends what's happening right now in this situation. They messed up because for some reason, it sounds like they're just mad because he wasn't telling them stuff yet. So there's like, we can't do nothing. The quote was, concluded that he was not consistently candid in his communications with the board, hindering its ability to exercise its responsibilities.
Which is Buffalo Bagels, okay?
Yeah. Like,
yeah,
he wasn't talking to me.
They're measuring peckers. No, they're measuring peckers right now. Let's oust this mofo and let's just get him out of here. And guess what? And his evaluation went skyrocketed. Oh, we messed up. Come on back. Come on. Well, no, we'll bring you on back. No. Come on back. No, we made a mistake. It was just yesterday. It's the same contract. We didn't mean what we said. No, we didn't mean any of that. We were having a girlfriend moment or boyfriend moment, and we were just in our feelings. No. Not in my feelings. You better go listen to some Drake.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, I'm just putting it out there.
So just to be clear, you ain't never gonna have a board for any of your stuff, right?
Oh yeah, my stuff will always be private until I'm ready to oust myself. I like to have a say so in what my company does and what it does. And if I'm in the wrong, I got a second in command who tells me you're in the wrong, and she corrects it, and that's it.
Easy.
Yeah, but anyway, all right, next topic, moving on. I was a little passionate about that one because I've been listening to it all day long and I had to put my 2 cents in. And you know what, by the way, this is the worst week for all of the cats to take off. I know it's a holiday week, but this is where all the juicy stuff come out because people like to do stuff before a holiday. And then, because they think it circumvents the media outlet. So you're going to fire somebody on a Friday before the holiday week because everybody's going on vacation? Oh, you're going to be picked up by little streams like this and that. And you guys, the big guys who y'all need to tell the story and the analysts and stuff like that, they're not there. So it leaves it up to all of us with varying, opinions to step out and say, hey, we think this is what's happening. We don't know what the hell we're talking about, but I'm gonna let you know right now that this ain't right. But that's why you're picking up on small media companies right now. And then now in 2 or 3 days, they're gonna bring somebody back and say, can you come talk about this? Because we don't know what the hell is going on. Oh, did I lose y'all? Did y'all get silent on me?
No, we'll let you finish.
I was a little passionate. Now continue. Continue.
We were like a tail end. Wasn't there, Mr. A?
Yeah, just. And he came in.
All right.
Full throttle.
We can close it out. Go ahead.
Hey, so let's see if this one gets them excited since we're on tech. How you feel about that Apple caving for RCS support?
You don't want me to talk about that right now because my phone been jacked up all day. You don't want me to talk about anything right now.
You haven't turned it on yet. That's your phone's jacked up.
All of a sudden, no. So I switched to Android 4 days ago because I need to do some other stuff. And I got my dual SIM cards in the whole thing. But RCS kicked in and I'm like, I don't know what's happening right now. So things are routed through the wrong people, through Google Voice, through this and that. I'm having an issue right now with my tech. So I'm gonna stay out of that right now because I don't know what's going on. Explain to me what's going on.
Oh God. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. So basically, to avoid the EU, the European Union, from enforcing some more regulations on them because they want people to have open standards when it comes to messaging, Apple said they're going to support RCS, which is basically the next generation replacement for SMS, for text messages. So every other platform or system can use it now. So anything that Android runs RCS. It's basically just better. So it means your text, your videos are going to be the right size, pictures are going to look right, all that kind of stuff. What it means is, like now, if you're in a group, once they turn it on, because they haven't turned it on yet, once you're in a group where it's mixed like that, so there's Android phones and iPhones, if somebody in the group chat, when you're trying to comment or like something, it's not going to break the group chat. It's not going to make 15 new group chats.
Okay.
And if I send you a picture to your iPhone, you'll get the right size. Or I send you a video, you send me a video from your iPhone, it's not going to be compressed out of hell. So.
All right. So can I say this then? Google's on it right now, because all of a sudden things went haywire for me today, to where likes and smiley faces and stuff started showing up on different RCS messages. And I actually made a phone call today, and my phone number came from Georgia, which I do have a Georgia number. It's a third number that nobody knows about. And I was talking to a client. He goes, "So you're in Georgia now?" And I was like, "No." I said, "I have a Georgia number." "Why?" He goes, "Well, you just called me from a 770 number." I was like, "What?" So all of my numbers now merge into one, and I have to select which number to send out a text message or a call from, all on one phone. I have 4 numbers, not 3, 4 numbers on one phone that I have to pick from. I made them default, and it kept saying, "Your new RCS service, your new RCS service." I'm like, what do you mean my new RCS service? So apparently, I'm in it because I'm in a chat. Hold on. I'm in a chat group with CD and a couple other people, and it all merged into one, to where one person did a happy face on it and the other person got a like the image. So, which, me being on Android, said that, hey, this is working for some people and not a lot of people, or not everybody in this particular group, which leads me to the other part, when we had a family member in our group chat saying, "Remove me from this group. I don't know who added me." So no one added her. It created another group for the Android users versus the blah, blah, blah. So that's all. I don't think that's all going to merge together. But that's why on our phones right now, on our Apple phones, we have 4 different groups for one chat group, right?
So Android phones
we need to do some
doing
research.
No, Android phones have been doing RCS forever. Whatever the hell's happening to you, I think it's the fact that you were running 14 different numbers through your accounts. Because I switched from Apple to Google over the weekend just to try something out with my dual SIM cards and all this other stuff. And I think all that stuff melded together, and my phone is like, "Nah, hey, here's what you get." Boom. And now I'm like, what does that mean? Yeah, you got a whole another next level of stuff. But
anyway, so that's tech. Anyway, that's tech. And CD probably like, "I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm on Apple and it just works," right?
I think he's giving up on us, actually. So all right then. I think we're gonna close out. I think we all of a sudden we ramped to a really hot close, and I think we're gonna call it a day. Thank you for calling.
Right.
Listen to the Liquid Late Nights podcast. Like and subscribe on all your favorite podcast platforms. LiquidLateNights.com. Support our sponsors. Welcome to the holidays. Gene, you got anything to say on the end?
We'll see you when we see you, or you'll hear us when you hear us. Because I think with Black Friday and Cyber Monday, y'all gonna be out there doing what y'all do.
What?
Right?
Yeah, he's wishing the people good luck in this Thanksgiving extravaganza.
I'm hot that for a pimp, I'm telling you.
Yes, I am. That's all I'm doing. It is. It's hard.
Mine's gargle.
Yeah. All right, I think the Illuminati got you, Gene. So we're gonna close this thing out now.
All right.
I'm gonna wish y'all a good night. Peace.
Later. Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum salam. And cut.
Yeah. Really?
All right, Gene's gonna be your stopping point if you get to hear this later.
Yeah. got it. I got it. Can y'all hear me or no?
Yeah.
No, I can hear you now.
I hear it. Yeah. What's up?
Yeah.
Uh,
Said I went. Y'all said I went gargle.
You're way garbled now. You're still garbled. Oh,
Hold
man.
on.
Okay.
I'm outside. I'm outside. Catch me outside.
You are outside. Good job.
No, you have
Oh.
it. That's good. You're drunk as a mother.
Yeah, where were his drinks at, man? Jeez.
No. We had a client in. We're at and never mind. It don't matter. But I'll make sure the right time.
Hey,
So it's all good.
You ever been yelled at in a text?
Ooh.
Who
Is it-
the text? I
Yes.
have.
Is it time for you to go?
It's been time.
Let this man go do his thing. Ooh.
I'm done. We all good.
Yeah, we wrapped it. It was fine. It was great.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up.
Have you ever been yelled at in a text message?
Yeah.
That might be a title. All right. I'll see how I feel about this later.
Hey, dude. Hey, dude.
That
Hey,
might be the-
you could be like, you could have a sibling or something. A new one.
Listen.